Okay. How many got? 5? 6?
I joined the military when I was 17. My mom had to sign a waiver.
My first assignment was Japan. I was the first female in the mechanic shop.
I was a crew chief on a helicopter.
I am a 12 Bravo combat engineer.
I went into the Air Force in security communication.
I was regular Army. When I was in, I was 31 kilo.
I got discharged and in and out of jail, homeless, the majority of the time sleeping on people's couches.
For like 2 months, I'd been camping out down here off of the Little Blue River.
Went out down by the lake, and I housed myself up by the lake. Sure did, up in the woods.
There's no, military to civilian transition.
Nobody gets me. Mentally, I'm not able to transition home.
It's scary. I was scared.
Suicide and veteran homelessness is a problem in every major population center in this country.
Veterans sleep in city parks, city streets. They're our neighbors. If you're in your car, a slumlord situation, you're couch surfing, you're living in a hotel, you're homeless, you just don't know it yet.
And all that time you wrapped up in the taking care of others and looking out for their needs and that selfless service to them and your loyalty to your leadership, you forget about yourself, and I did that.
On any given night, there are between 30 and 40,000 veterans that are sleeping on the streets.
They're literally on the street corner committing suicide, getting left behind. Nobody has their back.
22 veterans take their lives every day. What very few people know is that out of that 22, on average, 16 of them are not connected to any veteran-specific services of any kind.
I had a suicide attempt. During that time, I had a year to lay around and think about what I was doing and how I'm trying to give this gift back. So it really gave me focus in a really unique way to understand my purpose here and what I can bring to this world. And that's where I started going down the route of working with veterans.
This whole thing started with a bunch of combat veterans getting together and saving a bunch of lives in Kansas City.
Veterans Community Project is a transitional housing facility, right? It's not permanent. We want to bring people in, give them that support, get them back on their feet, and then find that long-term permanent housing solution.
What we are known for best and what works best is the tiny homes, our tiny house transitional living, which is, servicing the veterans who are most needed of housing stability at that time. For what is really amazing about the organization is our outreach component and all the wraparound services that we provide.
When they enter their home for the first day or really understand all the programming and support and case management we're going to put around them, it's usually a period of disbelief. Are you sure? Are you going to pull the carpet out from under me? What's the catch? What's the trick? Wait, I'm not paying rent. I have case managers here. What's the catch here? And it takes them a while to realize there isn't a catch. You took an oath to serve our country. This is what we owe you. We are here for you. We're going to do this. There is not a catch. After they settle into that, that's when you see them come out of their shell. That's when they start to be that person they were. That's when they start to get that dignity back, right? That's when they start to really find themselves again.
Caught the bus and came out here to VCP. They were very embracive, very unwilling, not judgmental. No questions asked. Helped me out with bus transportation, get myself situated and settled to be able to get mobilized some kind of better way than I was.
I was just floored, and it was very emotional for me. There was a lot of community and opportunity and education.
All it did was light that fire under me even more. Once I saw the reaction, once I saw the impact, Veterans Community Project can absolutely fix veteran homelessness. Most shelters, temporary living facilities, 20 to 25% of their population positively transitions through their program. That's a banner year for them. Since day one, VCP's been operating at 85% positive transition rate. Every single city in the United States has a need for this program, but it can't do it without money. It's somebody who is willing to open their checkbook and invest in this vision.
This is how you deliver these types of services. It is invested in people, it's sticking with them. It is such a central part of the Kansas City story.
What they've done is they set an example for other cities, and I'm really proud that it came out of Kansas City.
If you donate to Veterans Community Project, you're a part of this mission. You are now doing more than being thankful for veterans.
You're investing in a human life. You're investing in a human life that invested in you at one time.